My child, I feel sadness, not because of you, but because of what had been happening in your life. Tonight, I am going to do something powerful in your home, but I need you to stay with me until the end. Do not leave. Do not close this message, because if you leave now, you will miss the blessings I have already set aside just for you. I know you are tired. I know you have heard many empty promises, but this is not just another message. This is a direct word from me to your heart at this very moment. It was no accident that you are here. Every detail was planned so that you would be in front of this screen at this time, on this very day. I have seen everything, my child. I saw you crying in the bathroom, trying to hide your pain from others. I heard your prayers whispered in the quiet hours when worry kept you awake. I was there when the person you trusted betrayed you, took advantage of you, and left you feeling worthless. I saw every tear fall from your face, and not a single one hit the ground without me counting it. You felt unseen, haven't you? Like no one notices your effort, your dedication, or the purity of your heart. You've given your best, but others only see your mistakes. They expect perfection from you but never recognize your successes, and that has hurt you deeply. You have carried a burden that no one understands, a pain that no one can see. I want you to know something right now. I always see you. I have seen everything, and I am about to change your situation completely. But before we continue, I need to know if you are ready to receive what I have for you. I need to know if you believe that this word is meant for you. Many things in your life have made you question whether I still care about you. You faced trials that have made you doubt if I am still with you. But I have never left your side, my child, not for a second. Every time you thought you were alone, I was there, holding you, preventing you from falling apart. I saw you humiliated at work, rejected in love, and I saw your own family not believe in you. I saw you standing in front of the mirror, not recognizing the person looking back at you. I saw you thinking about giving up on everything, your dreams, your hopes, everything that once mattered to you. And in each of those moments, I fought for you in the spiritual realm. I held back forces that you couldn't even imagine existed. I stopped the worst from happening because I have plans for you, plans for peace, not harm, to give you a future and hope. Tonight is not just any night. As you listen to this message, there is movement in the spiritual world. Angels are being sent, declarations are being made, doors are being opened, and others are being closed, all of this because of you. If you feel in your heart that this word is for you, if something inside you confirms that I am speaking directly to you at this moment, go to the comments and write Amen. I'll wait for you to come back because I have so much more to share with you, so much more to reveal about what is happening right now in your life. Welcome back, my child. I knew you would return because there is something within you that knows my voice. My sheep know my voice, and I know each one by name. I know your name. I know exactly who you are and everything you've been through. Now, I need you to understand the significance of what is happening tonight. This is not just another night. As you listen, there is movement in the spiritual world. Angels are being dispatched. Declarations are being made, doors are being opened, and others are being shut, all because of you, because of your faith, and because of your determination to keep believing, even when everything seemed lost. Yes, I am upset, but let me explain why. I am upset because I saw what they did to you. I saw the people who came into your life with selfish intentions. They didn't want what was best for you. They came to use you, to see you as an opportunity, not as a person. And I waited patiently. I waited to see if they would change, to see if they would choose to repent. But they hardened their hearts. They saw your kindness and mistook it for weakness, as if being kind meant being naive, as if having a generous heart was the same as being foolish. They took advantage of your generosity time and time again. They took everything you gave, yet never returned anything, not even a thank you, not even a moment of gratitude, not a single word of recognition. They saw your ability to forgive and trampled on it. How many times have you forgiven the same person for the same mistake? How many chances have you given them when anyone else would have walked away? How many times have you swallowed your hurt, your pride, and your pain, deciding to try again? And what have you received in return? More betrayal, more disappointment, more disrespect. I will not allow this to go on any longer. Enough is enough. Patience has reached its limit. Now is the time for justice. I am a God of love, yes, but also a God of justice. And when someone hurts one of my children, when someone deliberately brings pain to someone I care about, I will not stand by and do nothing. You have been carrying a weight that wasn't meant for you to carry. You've taken the blame for things that were not your fault. You've apologized for simply existing, as if being in this world were a burden to others. But I created you with a purpose. I made you because the world needs you, and I will not let the lies continue to define who you are. Tonight, I will start removing these toxic people from your life. Some will leave on their own, while others I will remove myself. But either way, you will find peace. You will finally be able to be yourself, without the fear of being judged, used, or thrown aside. One day, you'll wake up and realize that certain people are no longer in your life, and you'll feel such relief that you understand it wasn't a loss, it was a freedom. Sometimes I have to take people out of our lives, not as a punishment, but as a form of protection. Not because they don't deserve you, but because you don't deserve what they've been doing to you. As I speak these words, you're thinking of someone who has also been hurt, someone who needs to hear this message just as much as you do. So, share this message with that person now and stay with me, because I still have so much more to reveal to you about what is happening in your life and in the lives of those who have wronged you. My child, I need you to understand something about the channel you're watching. This is not just any channel, it is a space that I created specifically to reach millions with my true and pure words. In a world full of confusion, where many voices distort the truth, where so much religious deceit exists, I wanted a place where my voice could be heard clearly, without distortion, without manipulation, and without hidden motives. Today, many places use my name for their own gain. Many twist my words to serve their own interests, turning faith into a product and a hope into something they can sell. But this channel is different. Here, I can speak to you directly, without filters or barriers, and I need your help to continue reaching more people. Every time you click like, you're doing more than just making a digital gesture. You are telling the world that my word matters. You are declaring that this message is worth hearing by more people. You're helping the platform understand that this content should reach more hearts that are hurting, more souls that are tired, and more lives that are desperate for hope. Every subscription I receive on this channel opens a door for me to step into the life of someone who is on the edge, someone who is ready to give up, someone who has lost their faith, someone who no longer believes that good things can happen. When you subscribe, when you activate that bell, you are taking part in a spiritual rescue. You become an instrument in my hands, helping to save lives. But there is another reason I need you to subscribe. A reason that directly relates to you, to your own journey. I have different messages for each day of your life, and I will share everything today. Not because I want to hide anything from you, but because you are not yet ready to receive everything all at once. It would be like trying to pour water into a cup that is already full. It would be wasted. So I will feed you bit by bit, each day, step by step. Each day, a new revelation. Each day, a new piece of the puzzle. Each day, one more step in your transformation until you are completely renewed, completely healed, completely restored. But here's the problem. If you are not subscribed to this channel, the platform's algorithm could hide my messages from you. You could miss crucial words I've prepared specifically for what you're going through right now. You could miss the answer to the prayer you made just yesterday. You could miss the guidance you need for that important decision. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want you to fall behind while others move ahead. I don't want you to miss out on any blessing, any revelation, or any word of encouragement that could make the difference between giving up or moving forward, between sinking or swimming, between defeat and victory. You have come this far because I brought you here. You are hearing these words because I arranged this moment, and now I am giving you the chance to make sure this isn't the last time you hear from me. I want to make sure that tomorrow, when you need it most, my word will reach you again. So click the like button now. Subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any message I've prepared just for you. Do it as a step of obedience, as an act of faith, as a sign that you want to stay connected with me. Then, stay here because I have so much more to share with you. Now, let me tell you things no one knows, things you've never told anyone because you were ashamed, or because you thought no one would understand, or because you were afraid of being judged. But I know them. I've always known. I know that you thought about giving up. I'm not just talking about suicide, though I know some have reached that point. I'm talking about the times when you stopped dreaming, when you stopped believing that good things could happen to you. I'm talking about when you stopped expecting even the smallest amount of respect and dignity from others. You stopped believing that you deserved to be happy. I know there were nights when you woke up with a heavy heart, that emptiness in your chest that felt like it might suffocate you. And in the dark, you stared at the ceiling and thought, "How much longer, Lord? How much longer will I have to go through this? How much longer will I carry this burden by myself?" You waited for an answer that never seemed to come. I know you acted like everything was fine when inside you were completely broken. You smiled, fixed your hair, put on your best clothes, and walked out the door like nothing was wrong. But inside, you were screaming for help. Inside, you were falling apart. I know you sat on the edge of your bed after a long, exhausting day and wondered, why do I keep trying? Why don't I just give up? Because no matter what you do, it never feels like enough. You give everything you have, and people still complain that it's not enough. You sacrifice for others, and no one seems to notice. You give up your own dreams for theirs, and there's no thank you in return. I know you've been rejected so many times that now you reject others first, before they have the chance to reject you. You build walls around your heart, not because you don't want to connect, but because you desperately want to. You're just afraid they'll hurt you again. You're afraid to trust and be betrayed again. You're afraid to open up and be used again. I know you've looked at yourself in the mirror and didn't like the person you saw. I'm not talking about your physical appearance, but about who you've become inside. Life has forced you to harden. It made you build armor to protect yourself. It made you hide your true self just to survive. It made you become someone you never wanted to be. You used to be lighter. You used to smile more easily. You used to trust faster. You used to love more freely. But life taught you that trusting hurts, that loving hurts, and that being yourself can put you at risk. So, you learned to hide, to put on masks, to never show your true feelings. And I know, my daughter, I know you've been wondering, where is God? Why does He let me suffer so much? If He loves me, as they say, why doesn't He take away this pain? Why doesn't He step in and help me? Why is He silent when I need to hear His voice the most? And this doubt has been chipping away at your faith, day after day. But I need you to hear this, and I need you to hear it with all of your heart. I have never left your side, not for a single second, not for even the smallest moment. Every time you thought you were alone, I was there, holding you, keeping you from falling apart completely, holding together the pieces of your heart that were about to break. Because if I hadn't been there, my child, you wouldn't have made it this far. You wouldn't have had the strength to keep going. But I held you. I held tight, and I'm still holding on. Now, I need to tell you something about those who hurt you. I saw everything, my child, absolutely everything. I saw every lie they told about you, every word twisted into something false, every truth turned into a lie, and every made-up story they used to destroy your reputation. I saw them spread rumors about you, create false stories, and plant doubts about your character in others' minds. I saw every act of manipulation, every psychological game they played to control you, every time they twisted your words, every time they made you question your own sanity, every time they made you feel guilty for things that weren't even your fault. They were masters at shifting blame, experts at making you feel small and insignificant. I saw that person pretend to love you, but in reality, they only wanted something from you. They didn't want you. They wanted what you could give them: your time, your energy, your money, your attention, your validation. And when you had nothing left to give, when you were completely drained, they tossed you aside without a second thought, as if you were disposable, as if you didn't have any feelings. I saw them betray you in the worst way. When they broke your trust, took your secrets, and used your vulnerabilities, the things you shared in your most intimate moments, against you. They exposed you, humiliated you, and laughed behind your back. You didn't even know that those you trusted most were mocking you. I saw them promise you things they never kept. They gave you false hope, made plans with you, then left you halfway. They said they would be there for you, but they disappeared when you needed them most. They treated your feelings like a game, like they didn't matter. I saw them make you believe the problem was you, when in truth, they were the ones at fault. They convinced you that you were too sensitive, too demanding, too complicated, when all you asked for was the basic things every person deserves: respect, honesty, and care. I saw them take your ideas and claim them as their own. I saw them use your work, reap the rewards of what you sowed, and shine with the light that should have been yours. And all the while, you stayed in the background, invisible, unrecognized, while they got the applause you deserve. I saw them take advantage of your generosity, abuse your patience, and push your limits over and over again, testing how much you could handle, and you handled a lot. You put up with more than you should have. You gave them too many chances, forgave them too many times, believed in them when you should have stopped believing. I saw them mistake your kindness for weakness. They thought that being good meant being foolish, that having a pure heart meant being naive. They thought they could deceive you forever, that you would never catch on, that you were too blind to see the truth. And I saw you trying to understand, trying to forgive, trying to give more chances, trying to see the good in people, even when they repeatedly showed you the worst. You made excuses for their awful actions, telling yourself, maybe they are going through a hard time, maybe it wasn't their intention, maybe I'm overreacting. But you know what hurt me the most? It was watching you start to believe that you deserved it. It was seeing you take in their cruel words. It was seeing you begin to question your own value. It was watching you look at yourself with the same harshness that they looked at you. And now I say enough. Enough of this. I will not let these lies continue to poison your thoughts. I will not allow these people to keep destroying what I've built in you. Right now, write 777 in the comments to activate the breaking of every curse and chain that has been placed on you. You're back. Good. Because now I'm going to reveal what's happening right now in the spiritual realm because of the declaration you just made. My angels of justice have received their instruction. They are being sent out now to take action against those who have harmed you. They are moving toward every person who caused you pain, and divine justice is being set in motion. I'm not talking about human revenge. I'm not asking you to do anything to harm these people. I'm talking about divine justice, my justice, the kind that comes from the heavenly throne. A perfect, fair, and certain justice. Those who brought pain into your life will face their own pain. Those who took from you will have to pay for what they took. Those who lied about you will be exposed at the right time, in the right way. And you don't have to do anything. You don't need to seek revenge. You don't need to confront these people. You don't need to expose anyone on social media. You don't need to send messages demanding answers. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just trust in me, because vengeance is mine, and I will repay. I will repay in the right way, at the right time, with the right measure. Soon, my child, you will see those who've humiliated you face the same humiliation. Not because I am cruel, but because they need to understand the pain they cause. They need to feel what they made you feel, so that they may have the chance to truly repent. Only then will they grasp the weight of what they've done. You will see those who rejected you face rejection, those who abandoned you be abandoned, those who betrayed you be betrayed, and those who use you be used. But when this happens, you will not feel joy. Do you know why? Because your heart is not like theirs. You will feel compassion instead. You will realize they are only reaping what they sow. And in that moment, you will see how much you have changed, how much you've grown, and how much more you have become than those who tried to bring you down. When you wish harm on someone, you start to become like them. But when you can show compassion, even to those who hurt you, you rise above it all, you grow, and you become more like me. Your story will be different, though, because you sowed good things. You sowed forgiveness when you had every reason to hold a grudge. You sowed patience when anger was easier. You sowed love when others chose hate. You sowed kindness when cruelty was an option. You sowed generosity when selfishness seemed safer. And now, you will reap all of this multiplied. That is the law I set in place, the law of sowing and reaping. What you sow, you will reap, but not just in the same measure. You will receive it back multiplied. If you plant one seed, you do not only get one fruit, you get an entire tree full. I will give you double for everything taken from you. Double the peace. The peace you lost when things fell apart, I will return to you double. Double the joy. The joy they stole from you, I will give it back, multiplied. Double the opportunities. The doors that were slammed in your face, I will open twice as many, and even better ones. Double the true relationships. Those false people who left your life left empty spaces behind, but I will fill them with real, genuine people, people who will truly love you, who will appreciate you, and who will bring value to your life. I will double your prosperity. Everything that was stolen from you financially, emotionally, and spiritually, I will restore it, multiplied. Everything you've lost, I will return to you, improved. Because I am the God of restoration, and when I restore something, I don't just fix it or repair it. I make it better than it ever was before. Now think of someone who has also been hurt and needs to hear about divine justice. Share this message with them right now. Stay with me, because there's much more I need to reveal to you about what's happening in your life right now. Welcome back, my child. Now I need to speak to you seriously. This may hurt a little, but it's something you need to hear for your own freedom. You've been living a lie. No, I'm not saying you are a liar, but you've been believing lies about who you are. Lies planted by people who never really knew you. Lies that you accepted as truths. You've believed that you're not enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not beautiful enough, that you lack talent, that you're not strong enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you don't deserve good things. And I am here to tell you once and for all, that is a lie. All of it is a lie. A lie that was planted, watered, and nurtured by voices that should not have power over you. You know who planted these lies. The enemy of your soul. The one who comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that if you truly understood who you are, if you recognized the power I've placed inside of you, if you saw the potential within you, he would lose all control over your life. That's why he works tirelessly, day and night, filling your mind with doubts. And do you know what his favorite trick is? He uses people to plant these lies in your mind. It's easier to believe a lie when it comes from someone else than when it comes only from your own thoughts. He used your parents, even though they didn't realize it. He used your teachers when they compared you to others. He used your peers when they left you out or made fun of you. He used your past relationships when they rejected or betrayed you. He used your bosses when they belittled you or ignored your efforts. At some point, everyone has said things that made you question your own worth. You'll never succeed. You're not smart enough for that. No one will ever love you. You always mess things up. You're a failure. You're worthless. You're too heavy, too difficult, too sensitive. You're a problem. It's hard to love you. And you believe them. You believed because you heard those words so many times that your mind stopped questioning them. You believed because when you were most vulnerable, when it hurt the most, those words found their way into your heart and took root. They grew into deep beliefs that now control how you see yourself. But today, I am here to prove that every one of those lies is false. I am the God of truth, and here is the truth about you. You are my masterpiece. You were made in my image and likeness. There is nothing wrong with you that needs to be fixed. You are not a work in progress. You are not a draft that needs to be rewritten. You are a finished creation. Yes, you have flaws. We all do. Even the ones who judged you have flaws that are much worse than yours. But your flaws do not define who you are. Your failures do not take away your value. Your mistakes do not erase your purpose. Your imperfections do not take away your beauty. Your weaknesses do not cancel out your strengths. You are valuable not for what you do, but for who you are. You are loved, not because you're perfect, but because I chose you. You matter, not for what you have achieved, but because I created you with a special purpose in mind. Every single detail of who you are was carefully thought of, planned, and desired. I created you exactly as you are because the world needs you exactly as you are. Not some version of you that's better, thinner, richer, smarter, or more beautiful. The world needs your true self, the real you, the person behind all the masks and walls you built. Click like now to declare that you reject all the lies about who you are and commit to embracing the truth of your identity. Make a decision to stand in your freedom, to be who you really are, and stay with me. Because I still have more powerful truths to reveal to you. Now, let me tell you who you truly are, and I want you to listen to every word like it's the first time you've ever heard it. Picture this moment as if it's the first time someone is telling you the truth about yourself, because, for many of you, it might be. You are my child, my son, my daughter. Not because you deserve it, not because you are perfect, not because you've gotten everything right, but because I chose you. I chose you before you were even born, before the world was created, before the stars were set in the sky and the oceans formed. I had already chosen you, already knew your name, already knew your face. I loved you before you even existed. I knew you while you were still being shaped in your mother's womb. I was there in every moment of your growth. I counted every hair on your head. I designed every detail of your face, your body, your personality, and your character. It wasn't by accident. It wasn't by chance. It wasn't luck. It was intentional. It was a plan. Every part of you was created with purpose. Every feature was thought of, and every trait was desired. I placed unique gifts in you, special talents that no one else has in exactly the same way. Others might have similar skills, but no one else has your exact combination. No one has your perspective, your voice. No one can do what you were made to do, and no one can do it the way you can. I placed dreams in your heart,